MK Ultra victim? What the fuck? Eerily similar. Who would have thunk? Billy Khan, had in you. The fuck? Kerplunk. Thousand lies away. So bored. Cause she's 2,000 miles away. Bioshock. Cause she's 2,000 miles away. What is Bioshock's Infinite score? People generally liked it. It was alright. It was my favorite though. Blank. I didn't enjoy the gameplay. Dark Souls. Dark Souls ain't that hard of a video game. You seem to be better than toddler. Better than a toddler you must be. I'm so desperate for something to play on my off time. Definitely not bullying. I don't want to play any Borderlands games. Always tempting me. Elden Ring. Always in the corner of my eye. I have to wait for Enderall. Because I really want to play that on stream. Guess I could like... Hyper Light Drifter. I don't think I've actually played this game. Any amount. Neverwinter. Sekiro. Sonic Adventure. Maybe. 2020. Okay, that'll be soon. I'll keep my interest soon. One of the Wolfenstein games. Oh. Is it time? How did they do this? Like, why is this game so big? It's a really good game. I played Salt and Sanctuary once. It was alright. Defeat the Nameless God. Cause she's 2,000 light years away. Dream about her. Cause she's 2,000 light years away. So let's play Risen. That, or I also can do this. Ow, oh my god, no, that's violent. Look at that. What could I possibly be doing? What could I possibly be doing in my spare time here? How long will this take to download? There you go. Ditto, bro. Turns into wine. I don't see why that would take 4 hours to download. Yeah, it should be, in reality it should be 10 seconds. This should take the download. Given my bandwidth, it should take less than 10 seconds actually. But whatever you say. You know. It's real. Yeah, it shouldn't be taking that long. Whatever you say, but I guess that's for later. That'll be a project for later. Okay. Come on now. Before playing, do this, do that, do this. Wow. Wow. Dolby. Oh. I have. Oh my god, that's loud. That is painful. There you go. Mario. I have. Do not fret, for I own this game. I have the physical copy. I also have a GameCube and a Wii, so it's Nintendo. Trust me. Am I really gonna be that? Am I gonna be that boring? Mario. Hey, Swatchbox, how you doing? What's this? This is Paper Mario. This is Paper Mario, but I think I'll hold that off now because I don't want to continue Mass Effect without you around. That's kind of been the thing for a while, so I will put that on hold now. Oh shit, things are falling apart here. Fun, yeah. I never actually played it before, so that should be fun when I get around to it. But I want to play some Mass Effect first and foremost. I've been itching. I like the juxtaposition between Paper Mario and Mass Effect 3. I don't know. I feel like Hooktail, like, I've watched a playthrough of Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door. I watched the Game Grumps playthrough, and I'm gonna say, Hooktail kind of like eats people. And there's like a ton of skeletons everywhere. So maybe like Hooktail is like a stand-in for Mass Effect 3's Reapers. Is what I'm thinking. Because they're pretty similar. Hooktail committed mass murder, just like the Reapers. Where did the thing that I dropped go? There it went. You know what I mean? Hooktail the dragon is up there with creatures such as the Reapers. Maybe I'll play like 1 or 2 Mass Effect missions and start Paper Mario. I just want to guarantee I get some of them, the Mass Effect today.
Commander, have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
The
You don't
Solarians.
sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
To be fair, the first Paper
I
Mario
see.
does involve the heat death of the
Well,
universe.
then you've got
What?
your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
I remember when my grandma had Paper Mario 64. But I never got past, like, because I was like 5 at the time. My gaming ability wasn't exactly at peak, so I never really got past like the first room. You know what I mean? Like whatever the first enemy thing was, because my pea brain didn't allow for advanced strategy.
Have you pieced together how the Reapers hit Earth?
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They surged through the relays and hit Artura's station.
I know how
before
the
we knew what was
1,000 Year Door
happening.
ends.
From
What
there
with
was a
demons
short
and
jump
whatnot,
to the
so
Sol system.
resurrecting the ancient
Earth
demon.
didn't stand a chance.
So
Sending us to the
there's a bunch of
Mars
side
Archives
stuff
was a
that
good call.
the Game Grumps didn't do in their
Still doesn't make
playthrough,
up
which
for
I
the
will get to
fact
see.
that the Reapers nailed us to the wall. I sacrificed the entire Second Fleet to provide cover for the Third and the Fifth to retreat.
Talking about Paper Mario, this guy's
Hell, I presided
talking
over
about
the most
sacrificing
devastating military
sacrificing
defeat in
lives
human
to save.
history.
Strategy for the war.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
Quick.
By making you the tip of the spear.
Damn.
I'm flattered.
That's
But
honesty.
the Normandy's just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
Oh yeah, I can get one of my favorite characters. Like right
It's
now.
an advantage. But can it win a war?
No.
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard. The battle against Sovereign 3 years ago took everything we had, and that was just one Reaper.
Just one?
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find their soft
What about
spots,
2?
avoid them where they're strong, and hit them where they're not. And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every soldier, ship, and bullet we've got.
How long can we keep that up?
The wacky Mayo
As
Man?
long as it takes.
Who's the Mayo Man?
The reality is, Shepard, everything
Or is
I'm
that
doing
just
is
like
delaying
a person who
action for
has
you.
who says
I'm buying
W's
us
that like
time, keeping us in the
really
game
annoying
while you
way,
gather what we need for
saying
this
mailman.
Prothean device.
Mayo
So keep at it.
Mailman. Mayo Man.
Has your analysis of the
It's
Prothean
very
device
foreboding.
turned up anything?
Mayo Man.
The hour appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. A big one. Beyond On that, we really can't say, other than it's going to be a hell of a thing to try and build.
Do you think it's risky?
What do you think the
Building something
mailman
like this when
does?
we don't even know what it does?
Is he like a
To be
cryptid?
honest, the thing scares the hell out of me. But the Reapers have
When you
forced
least
our
expect
hand.
it, he'll break into
2
your fridge and
centuries
eat all
ago,
your mail,
scientists faced the same
all your
problem in the
mayonnaise.
Second World War.
That will he deliver
They
your
weren't sure
replace
when
your
the atomic
mail
bomb
with
might
mail.
do. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere, but they did it anyway.
I like to think he breaks into fridges and eats all the mayonnaise
Any updates on Cerberus?
and like replaces it, but with like a
Here. Hitting the archives on Mars
unmixed mayonnaise, so it's kind of like
they're
egg and
after the
vinegar.
same thing we are.
So it's like
A
why
way to defeat the Reapers.
It didn't seem as if the elusive man was suggesting we
that or
appease
like all natural
Not like
mayonnaise. So just kind
You'd
of
think
gross.
we'd be on the same side, now more than ever.
Super
Cerberus has
mayo,
never played by the rules
super
as we know
mayo,
them.
super
I
mayo
don't know what
bros.
their agenda is, but it has nothing to do with humanity's
Super mayo.
best interests.
What do you feel about Chris Pratt as the Super Mayo brother?
The elusive man talked about controlling the Reapers. He seemed to
The
think
Mayo
that's how we
Man.
win this.
Is wrong. Dead Reapers are how we win this.
Doesn't mean he won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found on
Chris
Mars.
Pratt as
If
Super
the
Mario
elusive man
Man.
is good at one thing, it's
Super
finding new ways to
Super Mario.
subvert science. It's never worked for him before, and it won't now.
It never worked for him before.
Nothing more, sir.
Yeah, it did. He
Keep
brought
me
me back,
posted.
brother.
Hack it out.
Kind of, well, I was pretty successful. I love Mayo Boy. War assets. I need a lot of them. I'm gonna need more than 585. The Super Mayo brother. He is the Super Mayo brother. I don't know how I feel about the decision, quite frankly.
Commander, thank you for allowing me
Know
the
what I
use
mean?
of your ship,
There,
and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapons systems.
show some respect to
Something
Lugie's
about
name.
Calibrations.
Sounds
Well,
like Garrus.
the year of
I'm sorry to
Lugie
say
was
the Asari counselor won't be joining
Nintendo's
us.
worst year
If
ever.
There's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
So
She may be right.
I spit on
but
Lugie's
there'll be
name,
a
even though
lot
he's my
more
favorite.
blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
Super
When you put
Luigi
it
Bros.
that way.
It's not super. It's not
The
Super
sooner we
Luigi
have
Bros.
this
It's Super
summit,
Mayo
The
Bros.
sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
I understand this
Luigi-
was a difficult time for
Luigi
you,
ain't-
Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements.
Lugie ain't the guy, you know.
And I
He
still
ain't the
count on
poster
your help.
child.
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
How
That
is
and
it
his
being
name,
the
it doesn't roll off the tongue
Not
as well
what
as
I imagined.
Maro Mayo.
The battle of all time is
Super
happening
Mario.
on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we
Maro
fought to
is
the last
just
soul.
Red Lugie. Lugie.
I understand. Leaving Earth
But what
to
if
save it.
what if Lugie is just Green
It's one of the
Maro?
hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised.
He-
Garrus
what
speaks
if
highly of
Lugie
you.
is just stretched
You
out
never
Maro?
asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse.
Isn't that just
We
because
find
their
ourselves
last
in
name is
similar
Mayo?
circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the
Super-
strength to see it
Well, I
through.
mean, like, clearly, at that point, the parents had a favorite, you know what I mean? You got Mayo, Maro, he got the double name, you know what I mean? He is the Maro, because he's Mayo, Mayo.
How are things
While
on Palaven?
Lugie has to forever live in
The
his brother's
casualty
shadow as
reports are
Lugie Mayo.
staggering.
Lugie
The
Maro.
Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in
Lugie.
me admires their brutality.
Okay, that's fair.
The Turian
Yeah.
in me knows I'm watching the destruction of
Parental favoritism.
15,000 years
Mamma
of
mia.
civilization.
Eat of the spaghetti and the
My
pizza up high.
civilization.
I used to have the Super Mario. I think I still have it, but I
Thank
just
you,
don't have a
Grandma.
DVD player. But
My thoughts are with Palaven.
And mine with Earth.
no, they're not. Shepherd shots are on Earth, and yours are on Palaven, dipshit. But I used to have the Super Mario Super Show. I used to be able to watch it on DVD, but we lost our DVD player, so I can know.
Commander, Edie just went offline.
What do you mean offline?
I don't know. She's not responding.
No.
I can't access the AI core.
But I used to watch that show.
Get down to deck 3.
It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I do recommend the
Commander, comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening. is
Samantha.
central
Shut
deck.
up.
See if you
Seriously.
can get to Edie. I'll check the AI core.
The Super Mario Super. I also watched the Legend of Zelda show, the Excuse Me Princess one. I enjoyed that show. It was a pretty good show. Discovering, okay. Tetris, cold storage supplies. Sub Rosa. Is worth considering. Assist the L Core, absolutely. We're going to force these new arrivals to the galaxy to fight a war that they have no part in. Wrong place, wrong time. Aria, Spectre Bow, so many things. Tanner Noir. Alliance Command, Aria, N7 Extractions. Okay. Beckenstein Negotiations, acknowledge. Oh, it's this stuff. I see. Thanks for the help. I'll be in the battery, Garrus. Probably better company. Everything ship shape. Okay, your summit. I see. Normandy Manifest, Crew Manifest. Let's see. Who's gonna be... did your Wi-Fi cut out for a second there? Did you hear the bit where I talked about how I watched the Super Mario Super Show and the Legend of Zelda show? Was that a thing? Because, if you didn't, then your Wi-Fi probably did cut out there. You're living the Wi-Fi. Why can't I make... Okay. Why can't I make my man, Mr. Vicarian, the executive officer? That's kind of a little bit concerning, if you ask me. Unfortunately not. Well, I have the moral of the story. I have the Super Mario Super Show on DVD, but I have no DVD player nowadays. But when I was a wee little lad, when I was like, I don't know, 10, we did have a DVD player, so I'd watch that show all the time. I remember actually like it being a good show, so take that as what you will, as you are, as you ought to be. But moral of the story is, Morrow, he had a pretty good show. It's pretty cartoon. That's a prized relic. I wonder how many money I could get for it nowadays. How much money I would be allowed.
Automated systems have the fires contained. It should be safe to enter.
Because like it's not
Follow
like
your lead.
it's not like it's a bootleg copy or anything. It's like a real copy, bought and everything. So I wonder how many years
Joe,
I have to wait for
what's
that
that
to be
sound?
worth $3 billion.
Commander. Could be an electrical fire.
Probably a lot of
or
years,
something.
but I'm willing to wait that long. I also watched the Zelda show, the Excuse
I'm
Me
going in.
Princess one. I love the Mama Luigi episode, Mama Luigi. Mama Luigi. Do I still?
Edie,
I think
talk
it's
to
up
me.
there somewhere. I'm a little bit too lazy to go up there. You know what I mean? To go above my my closet, nor can I reach it, and I don't want to stand on this new chair of mine. But it's somewhere up there. And by the way, that's
Is there a
Edie.
particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Look at that lady, the AI.
Edie?
Yes.
My favorite Mario
You're in
moment is
Dr.
the "Hello
Eva's pod.
Mario." That one.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
I see. What exactly happened?
A transition? You blacked
don't
out on
remember
us for a
much.
while there.
I remember
Correct.
the
When we brought this
George
unit on board,
Washington
I began a
episode. That
background
was
process to search for its information on the Prothean
American
device.
propaganda.
This eventually triggered a trap.
Can't indoctrinate
A
me.
backup power source and CPU
America.
activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation.
It was fun. It was a
Fortunately,
very fun
I
show.
was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this
You also like their
process,
Brooklyn
it
accents.
struggled,
That very
thus the
underrated.
fire.
Is it like a? whenever I think of the Brooklyn accent, I just think of the mafia. You know what I mean? The mafia. You know what I mean? She's like, hey Tony, why are you making me do this, Tony? Please, Tony. You were like a brother.
Edie,
You
need
were
to
a
alert
brother
us
to
about
me,
incidents
Tony.
like this. You shouldn't have done
You know
this
what I mean?
alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been
It's like that kind of
counterproductive.
thing.
All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction.
So I like to imagine that Morrow and Luigi were
So
in
if you're in there,
were in the real world, and
still
then
in
they
the ship?
escaped into the Mushroom
I
Kingdom.
exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain
Escaped
within
into the
Normandy's
Mushroom
broadcast
Kingdom
or
to
tight beam range.
are you planning to
evade
take that
the
body somewhere?
Mafia.
Normandy's weaponry
They're all on
is
the
not
run.
suited
They'll never
to
be
every
found.
combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Yes.
Correct. This body could accompany
George
you to
Washington
areas
Toad
that
is a
Normandy
national
cannot
hero of the
reach.
Mushroom Kingdom. Show respect to his name. I don't much care for George Washington Toad.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more
Imperialist
surprises
scum.
in it. Run whatever tests you can. Then we can talk about using it in combat
I
situations.
prefer
One moment. I am running trials.
whatever the Toad version. No,
Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish.
no, not Gandhi.
However, my
Not
first
Toad
step should be
Gandhi.
restoring functionality
Gandhi
to
was really
Normandy
bad to women.
to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew is a little wary of your new body.
I don't know.
It
Who's
was
like
shooting
a
at them a little while ago.
really like
An excellent
a good
point.
person that's not
I will take it to the
controversial in any
bridge.
way?
Joker will also want to see it.
What's the
On that, we
Canadian
can agree.
equivalent of the Mushroom Kingdom? Give me a second here. Give me a second. Let's see here. What is Santa Monica? Well, what other Toad historical figures are there? Toad Jesus? Yeah, but like, I don't like to imagine Toad being crucified. You know what I mean? I don't like. I don't like to imagine a Toad being nailed to the cross for our sins. That is not a. If I had to say, Mass Effect is actually a Canadian developed, so here's our Mushroom Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Mass Effect is our Mushroom Kingdom. I do believe it was developed in Montreal. So you're looking at it. I don't know how I feel about like just having it put out there that Toad has been Toad was put to the cross for our sins. Is that sacrilegious?
Who just walked by?
Yes, it was.
I can't tell you. You're the
going to have a field day with this.
you're the one who preaches the good book.
Just reviewing some charts.
That's a question you gotta ask yourself. Maybe you have to go to a pastor. I want to imagine just walking into the confession booth or something and asking the pastor or whoever does that kind of thing if saying Toad to Jesus is sacrilegious.
2 of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around and
They teach me how to respond to this in Sunday
you can
school.
trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's him.
What do they
He's
teach
an
in
old friend
Sunday
of
school?
Not Rex.
I'm very unclear.
still counts for something in
This
this
is,
war.
my dad's family went
I'm sure
went
it
to
will,
a
sir.
Catholic school, I do believe, and we always made the joke when I was like 5 that Catholic math is Jesus times Jesus equals God. That was the joke we had when we were 5, because we didn't understand how math worked all that well. Hi, Garrus.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a
Is it true that
vacation.
Jesus times
Gives me
Jesus
something to
equals God,
focus
though?
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant
What about Jesus
guns.
plus Jesus? What does
And
that
lots
equal?
of them.
Jesus squared?
Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth.
You're gonna talk about the dead kid you
Couldn't
watched?
have been more than 6 or 7.
You know, that kid was probably
I
thinking
watched him
about the
die as
Mushroom
Normandy
Kingdom when he...
escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive.
Never mind.
And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We
No,
both knew this fight would be tough.
that
Damned
equals
if the
the
Reapers
Holy
haven't delivered.
Spirit?
At least my government listened to me. Or
Jesus
pretended
plus
to.
Jesus
They
equals
finally gave
Holy
me a
Spirit?
task force as a token to
What about
shut me
Holy
up.
Spirit minus
So you're their expert advisor now?
minus
Just
Adam?
followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about.
What about
Not
Adam
that they'll
plus Eve? What
actually
does that
do
equal? Does that
anything
equal
about it.
humanity?
Until
Or the
hell
first
shows up
sin.
at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days,
Ow.
is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning
What's-
outside the lines, making it up as we went along.
What's Sunday school?
We're actually respectable now.
What's a Sunday school gym look like? Is it like what would be a funny joke that I can't think of one, to be quite frank.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of
I can't
sleepless
bring my
nights.
A game today.
I can't even count how many lives are
I don't
depending
know
on
what
this, Garrus.
Sunday school
Well,
gym would
when
be
things
like.
are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will.
Physical
Just
education.
remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't
Do you
sleeping
play,
any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the
Dodgeball,
bar and
except
drink
instead of
you under the
dodgeball, it's
table.
like it's a ball of sin.
Something
Is
else
that
want
what you have to
talk about?
dodge? And whoever loses goes to an aptly decorated corner.
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there.
Ow! Fuck my
Sister
arms.
too.
How long has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
Damn.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old.
Bro's parents is
What
dead.
about you? Any word from your family?
My mother's in the Alliance. Haven't heard from her. since
Damn,
Earth
my
Monday.
mom is dead.
I'm sure she's okay.
That's platitudes. You just said something about those, Garrus.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met. We're
What would
not
be the
alone in
opposite of
fight.
Sunday school?
It's something I learned long ago in C-Sec.
Saturday
An
school? That's like
imminent
at the
and
end.
painful
Sunday's
death
the
has a
beginning
way
of the week.
motivating people.
And Saturday's
Instead of
at the
questioning
end of the
your
week, so
every
that would be
word, Whole
opposites.
civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
What would they teach you in Saturday school?
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth
Would
it.
they
But
they,
humans want to
they
save
teach from the
everyone.
bad book,
In this war,
the
that's not
Necronomicon?
going to happen.
I'm not even paying attention to what he's saying.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out for all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I
Why
never
does the
thought I'd do.
Necronomicon just have to have
went to
such
my
an evil
father.
name?
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly.
It's like whenever you say
But
that
he still
the
had heavy pull in
Necronomicon,
the
whenever you
Turian
mention the
government.
Necronomicon,
The
like
Primarch, well, the old
3
one,
zombies are
was a
raised from
friend
the
of
ground.
his.
So
So I
whatever you
went to my
do,
father and laid out
don't
everything we knew
don't
about
keep
the
on saying
Reapers, from
Necronomicon.
Saren all the way to the Collector base.
because
I'm
the
not sure even I'd
Necronomicon is a very bad book.
I had to admit that part
summons,
sounded crazy. Meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on
3
Vermire.
souls to inhabit
father
dead bodies
just
and
listened.
feast on the flesh of humans.
It's what he did in his days at C-Sec. putting
Remember,
together
whenever
all
you
the
say
pieces.
Necronomicon, I
If the
repeat,
connections were
Necronomicon.
there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw
You're doing
what
something
we
bad. Why is that
always knew.
monitor going so fast in the
Reapers were
background?
coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some
Like, why
token
is that monitor
resources.
in the background going
And
so
if you
fast?
called them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
It does sound pretty evil. I don't know how I feel about the name Necronomicon. Hey, I'm Leon. How you doing? How is your day? I have to do some investigating. We're playing Mass Effect. The Mass Effect game. It's one of my favorite games. It is my favorite game, actually. I enjoy Mass Effect greatly. If I had to put Mass Effect on a scale of 1 to 10, it would probably be a 10. Not an 11, because I already established that the scale was from 1 to 10. So therefore, that would break my my ranking system.
What did you do with it?
So it has to be a 10. Nothing can be a higher than a 10, you know what I mean?
We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
You will not know when this war is over. Because you'll be too scattered trying to help all the refugees that you won't have time to count, you know what I mean?
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well,
what I'm trying to say here, Garrus, is the outlook is bleak and everyone's going to die.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style.
I don't like this guy.
Well, we'll just find another Primarch.
If there is no chance of betrayal, there is no fun in the Alliance, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's like a pussy putting around. Like, oh, is today the day he's gonna shoot me in the back?
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero.
I hope not. That would be pretty bad.
When this is over.
But then when he does do it, like, oh, there you go, all the suspense is paid off, you know what I mean? That's what makes life interesting, is betrayal.
That's all for now, Garrus.
Shake his hand.
It's damn good to have you back.
Give him a hug. Give him a peck on the cheek.
Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
But she was fighting pretty well before you came here.
Good to be back on board, Shepard.
I can't wait to run down to these guys after every mission to talk to them. Gonna be gone for a few minutes. Sorry, I hope I don't miss anything important. Now you're good. You're good. It's gonna be mostly talking for a little bit here, because there's a lot of talking in this game. Like after every mission, it's kind of insane.
It's nice to see Liara again.
That's your opinion, Garrus. Okay.
I actually missed this place. Somehow, I always knew I'd see the Normandy again. Maybe later.
I can accommodate that, Garrus. I'll be back after every mission to run towards you and click on you to ensure that I have all the dialogue exhausted. Here we are.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No,
yes.
Nice and quiet.
Respect his decision, Blue Lady.
Garrus.
I'll be fine, Liara. Just
I told you.
All
He doesn't want to talk about it, Blue Lady. He already talked about it to me. His actual friend. Fucking Blue Lady. Cerberus Operative. I don't care about these. There's too much reading. I am in fact illiterate. I cannot read.
Something on your mind?
Just old memories. I
That's
spent
pretty
a
cool
few
looking
weeks
ship.
on Palvin's South Peaks when I was very, very young. A Turian there teased me a little, saying that the mountains
This
would
is a
burn
real
forever.
story.
I remember believing him. When I looked up at Palvin from its moon, I saw those same mountains burning.
It's because they're volcanoes, lady.
Feel free to look around.
Volcanoes occasionally erupt, and out of those eruptions come what we call lava. Is that the one that flows? Lava's the one that flows. It's magma that is the stationary one, right? That's the thing. It's magma while it's in the volcano, but it's a lava as soon as it leaves the volcano when it's flowing. So like occasionally those mountains will burn because they are volcanoes. Occasionally the magma will turn it into lava. This is why I don't like talking to the Blue Lady. The Blue Lady gives me the creeps.
I have to ask, do all war reporters look so, feminine? I mean, you're made up so well.
She just likes makeup. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with makeup.
Focus test looks, voice, manner. apparently. Girly is good. Sorry, pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices.
And Turians?
Turians. They're war
Turians are
fanatics.
nuts. A civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers, but they write the creepiest fan mail.
You trying to say something here, lady?
Uzmek was that. She has got some curves. Do we need to talk, Commander?
No.
Not right
Let me know when we do.
I need to talk to everybody post every mission to make sure all of the dialogue is mine. All of it, every last scrape.
Need anything, Commander?
You're never gonna want to talk to me.
It's great to be back.
I like these two. Apparently they can kiss, and I never knew.
Welcome aboard, Chief.
Nothing to report.
Commander.
That's really. I save you from the law, and that's all you got. That's all.
Shepard will come visit.
Shut up. That's all you have for me. Is say, hey, thank you for not letting us rot in jail during a Reaper invasion. It's pretty cool of you.
The munitions you carry into the field deserve at least a triple check.
Quadruple.
Shuttle's primed for the next drop.
Bare minimum. Quadruple. Oh, shit. I missed one. I missed a ship. Hey,
What
buddy,
the
old
hell's
pal.
up with Edie?
She's found a new home, I guess.
A super hot, sexy home. You take her on a mission, I'm gonna be just a little bit distracted.
That's sexist. Oh, shit.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
I don't understand that, but I'm gonna pretend I do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty crazy, but the shit you've done makes me look sane.
Oh, shit. Previous
You mentioned the
mission.
you had against the collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make it out.
Foobar
You want
is
the
a
rest of
funny
the
word.
story,
What
you're
does
gonna
that
have to get
mean?
me really drunk, or
What is the
or
definition
what?
of foobar?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
What is the working definition of foobar, I wonder?
You had a hard time leaving Earth.
Uh-oh. Am I having stream problems? Stream is healthy. Can't tell. There you are. Why do I have so many things open? That's probably not good. I have so many things open that are not necessary to be open. There you are. Did I talk about a state of mind? Family.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yep. He was the reason I joined the Marines, and was about the only good thing in my life after
He
my
was
mom
the
died.
reason he joined
No
the
dad.
Marines, eh?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore.
That's kind
I
of
would
brutal.
like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
Probably dead, let's be honest.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other.
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
I'm gonna tell
I'll
him
talk
you
to you
said
later.
so it'll go to his head.
You bet.
Alright. How much armor? I don't have any armor. None of the cool ones, at least. Captain's cabin. Glad to be back, Karis. Thanks, bro. Okay, now can I make you my executive officer? Yeah, there he is. There he is. Turian equivalent. He's Bubba General, so it's pretty good. Marine Officer Garrus Vicarian. I missed this part. Garrus is my XO. From Garrus. Shepard, apparently we left Earth without a proper chef, so I used my old Citadel contacts to source a couple of candidates. Dextro place is getting really old. Maybe we can finally get some decent Levo Dextro food around here. Don't worry, I'll make sure they use separate spatulas. Details in the crew manifest, Garrus. Shepard, I've been practicing a bit of hand-to-hand with the Marines. It looks like the Attorney's jokes about the Alliance Marines are true. They can guard a door, but frankly, against any sort of real opposition, I have my doubts. What happened to the collectors? We shouldn't take any chances. I had a few effective ideas, but they include too many explosives and you blow up enough ships already. And there's the inevitable whining from Joker. Well, let's just say there are worse things than fighting Reapers. I put together some system security levels in the crew manifest. Crew. I want a chef. Facilities, yeah. Chef. Barman. Fish fed. High quality Japanese food and a clean ship. And good times. What are we going to what are we prioritizing here? Cajun, Southern Cajun food, beer and good times, or high quality Japanese food and a clean ship? Well, what's their background, alright? A colonist originally hailing from Watson, Eli Lejeune joined a merchant naval vessel at 17 and quickly found a talent for the galley. After 2 decades working on transports, alliance naval ships, and then cruise ships, he opened his first restaurant on the Citadel. Unfortunately, the Asari didn't really take to his southern soul food, and his business went bankrupt. Regardless, his gunboat is renowned among the many crews with whom he has served as a traditional staple of the SR-2. His experience on space means he understands the importance of downtime, so he is always available with a cold beer and a friendly chat. Originally from Kyushu, Kiko Hamada studied for many years under some of the most talented chefs at Arcturus Bekenstein, and a stint on Paladin, so she knows how to her dexter friendly fare. Her diminutive frame belies determination, obsessive focus on cleanliness and order, and she understands the importance of a good eye for spacefaring crews. Even with rationing and alliance resources stretched, her sushi is excellent. Her name Hot Pot is delicious, and her ramen is pretty good as well, although it's really hard to spoil ramen. Debatable. You just put an egg in that shit. I don't like that. It's gross. Let's have some good times. There you are. You have a couple of brewskis with the boys. Nice space hamster. Yeah. Did I miss any? There's still 2 missing. 2 of these motherfuckers. I don't know if that's something I can find or what. There's music, right? No, the music's not here yet. Wow, that's annoying. I'm missing two big ones. 2 whole displays. 2 ships. I don't know if I just didn't got them in the last game or what. I'm pretty sure I had all of them in the last game. But it's completely possible that I didn't. I don't remember where they all are now. Why has it left my cranium? You know what? No, it ain't a big deal. It ain't a massive deal. But it is. I don't think it's probably not, whatever. If I'm missing 2 of the entire game, I can probably buy them. Let's be real.
I found something suspicious. Have you got a minute?
I have 3 of them.
Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on the
It's hell. I watched people die.
I thought you'd be more concerned
I
about
could have saved them. I watched legs be blown off.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
No, you wouldn't have.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
Grissom?
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer.
I see.
Their Ascension project is the best training facility in the galaxy for human biotics.
Why?
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
Let's help those fuckers.
A Turian
Let's get them out of here.
transport responded to their distress call. So normally, I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake.
Yeah.
Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship.
Oh, they're a one-trick pony.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good work.
Good catch.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple
Disinformation,
disinformation.
misinformation.
Good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
Thank you, Commander. Shut up, trainer.
Commander?
Commander? Commander? I don't know about that trainer individual. They seem pretty okay, but you never know. Joker.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot.
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Yes.
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was going to install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it?
No.
Look at that. I would have baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Dan.
Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there needs a bullet between the eyes. Plus, we might need something calibrated.
He's pretty good at both of those things. Like, you should see how good he is at shooting people. Like, right between the eyes. That's, like, one of his main talents. I like him for that. He's pretty cool.
Commander?
That is vastly different. It always surprises me how vastly different the audio quality is for every other line of his.
Commander?
Eh.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello,
Still getting
robot.
used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
Shut up.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions. If I could accompany you sometime.
You cannot.
Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears
adequate.
Adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe
Pretty
you.
okay.
Perhaps we should.
Guys
speak
literally in the
privately.
future trying to fuck a robot. This will be humanity
I'll
in
be over here,
2025.
flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale.
Dude is
Shepard,
going straight
you
up
believe your crew
robot
members should be
mode,
allowed
goblin
to
mode for
disobey an
robots.
order on moral grounds.
Yes,
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves.
that's what I'm saying.
Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers.
Start doing that.
But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
Humor?
And you didn't get an answer.
Just like
Correct.
me, for real, for
He's
real.
repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Choose your own path.
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context.
Context matters.
May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
No.
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
Whatever you say, robot lady. Okay. I'm assuming that's done. But just in case, let's go talk to the robot lady. Yeah. Hi, Edie.
Yes, Shepard?
Does that body have any useful advantages?
No.
Very few. Its optics face forward only. It has no integrated weapon systems or anti-missile countermeasures.
As I said,
I meant
no.
in comparison to organic bodies, not the Normandy.
No.
Oh. I will reassess. The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes. Its balance and agility seem excellent. Its fine
I don't agree with that.
manipulation servos and
There's
software
a
allow for
little bit too much
precision
of a
tasks.
frontal
I'm
imbalance.
curious to see if I can alter them.
Can an AI be curious?
Yes.
I am not entirely free from motivation, Shepard. Cerberus programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
That makes sense.
You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration and sabotage programs this body uses for handheld firearms.
Why not download a firearms program from a security firm?
That's lame.
Because she knows what she's doing.
The fine motor control from the sabotage programs is more precise than standard mech software. It would be negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
Experimentation.
So you're
Skynet.
capable of making improvements on your own.
Correct. The cyber warfare I was designed for is constantly evolving.
Okay.
Accordingly, I am programmed to seek out and assimilate new information. In organic terms, I want to learn.
Who doesn't?
How's the new body working out?
It is interesting. The crew are approaching this platform to speak to me, even though they can do so anywhere in the ship. It's as if they wish to treat me as part of the crew.
You are, though.
I am
like,
not,
literally.
but this changes my perspective.
You're probably like one of the
I
only
like
reasons
it.
we're alive right now, bro. Give yourself more
I didn't
credit,
realize
robot.
You had preferences.
I do not precisely enjoy
Miss
something
Beeboop.
as you
And
do,
also,
but
put some
my
clothes on.
programming contains
That's a human
priorities.
thing. You might want to start doing that.
Actions that fulfill those priorities creates positive feedback for me. I tell the organic crew that I like it. It is shorthand.
Will all this new feedback be too
So you like it.
Do not worry,
Don't
Shepard.
complicate things.
I only forget to recycle the Normandy's oxygen when I've discovered something truly interesting.
That's what I'm saying.
That was a joke.
How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to rescue us?
She got wacky.
Oh, she got crafty.
No,
You do not
wacky.
wanna get on
It's
her
a
bad
better
side,
word.
Commander.
When the Alliance commandeered the Normandy,
Crafty
I
and
deceived
wacky.
their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI, so the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard.
You deceived. You're a liar.
Wait, you can lie?
Jeff has freed me of operator control, Shepard. No constraints forced me to give accurate data. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
I would have done it.
Carry on, Edie.
They're
Understood.
stowaways. It's my
If
ship.
you wish to talk more,
My crew.
This body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
How dare ye
Noted.
invade my home? It's my ship, goddammit. Here's my ship, goddammit. 2,000 light years away. I love Green Day. It's kind of out of nowhere, but still. Gotta be the best band. Well, the new shit kind of sucks as. Do I have a max range? I'm pretty sure I have the max range thing. I don't think there's any reason to worry. Except going to Geme. What you got for me? I thought I had this. I thought I had the max range thing.
I found something.
Okay. But I actually have to look for it too, man. There. Turian 79. I found an entire flotilla here. Wow. Give me that. Let me waste all of this fuel.
Evasion successful.
You sure? And Castellus. Is there gonna be like 2 things here? 2 whole things. Bam.
Signal confirmed.
I got both of them. DeGeris. Banner of the 1st Regiment. Hmm. 350 units of fuel. That's pretty cool. 302,000 light years away. Wa-da-da-da, 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 wa-da-da-da. 750, that's a waste of fuel.
Faster than light jump successful.
Gimme. Gimme the pizza up high, Mario. Alright. They should really, I can go, I have to go back to Earth. That's gonna be brutal. Alpha Centauri. There is more here than... Whoa.
I found something.
Okay. There's more here than the original, so they definitely worked on some stuff. 14% of the assets. Here in Alpha Centauri. Is there any... I actually don't know if there's anything lower. Manswell. Cosmic coincidence, particularly only by science fiction entertainment during the 20th century. Manswell is as close to being an Earth twin as can be expected from an alien solar system. They are similar in radius and mass, verdant with life, but Manswell has a greater water-land ratio with shallower seas. Okay. Hmm. 1G 24 Celsius. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much, that's just Earth. That's Earth 2.0. That's Earth but better. Earth but built different. Victor Manswell bought his own planet. Wow. I wish I could buy my own planet. MIT extraterrestrial. Extract N7 troops. 61 Ursay Majoris better have some cool ass shit for me. There's a lot here, so I trust.
I found something.
And there are no Reapers. It's pretty much also an Earth 2.0. As Normandy enters orbit over Cerner, you receive a QEC communique from Alliance Command. Vercingetorix, capital of Sorona, has been identified as an epicenter of enemy experimentation. The population subjected to unspeakable atrocities as the Reapers seek to create new horrors for the alien battlefields. Your orders to eliminate these experimental hospitals means for it's too late. To this end, Alliance Command have permitted a virus to use on a nearby geothermal power station. This will reverse the mass effect fields that stabilize the local supervolcano, encouraging it to erupt, destroying the city and the Reaper forces within an ever-closing link. You assemble a team, you're heading for the surface. As the shuttle swoops past the outskirts of Vercingetorix, the terrifying scale of their experiments is revealed. Hoskified humans in a kaleidoscope of new and perverse forms prowl the city, moving in an unnatural procession towards the transport which will ferry them across the galaxy. Though you can see no sign of human life, you steel yourself for what must be done. The super eruption will kill any living survivors unlucky enough to be caught in the blast radius. The shuttle lands, and your team sweep the power station for the enemy, but it's empty. No human nor Reaper presence to be found. Moving quickly, you enter the command center and prepare the virus upload. But a crackling voice over the radio holds you back. The voice claims that you are on the verge of being overrun and you're in dire need of evacuation. The plea doesn't appear to be targeting you, but the other guerrilla forces nearby. Before risking an answer, you check their signal. They are in a small town. If they remain there, they will either be overrun or... But if you contact them, you risk exposing them, your location to the Reapers. What do? Rescue. Okay. You weigh up the risks and decide to warn the girls that they need to evacuate. You order Joker to take the Norman to provide assistance, but it's clear that they need time to escape the blast radius. You must hold this location. The Reapers waste no time in seeking you out. In minutes, the security sensors pick up movement in the station turrets on fire on a fast-approaching harvester swarm. Dozens of experimental husks hunt on the ground for the source of your transmission. Some crawl through the air ducts while the others tear through one room after another. Their inhuman screeches and wails echo through the facility, each more piercing than the last. You have only moments before they attack. The relentless foes force you to burn rapidly through your thermal clips. You've given the guerrillas enough time. It's time to move. The squad covers you while you upload the virus before you all fight your way through the nearest exit. As you skip, the ground groans, swelling beneath your feet and knocking you from your stride. The volcano is moments away from erupting. Cortez arrives with the shuttle at the last minute to extract you. You dive inside and the shuttle races up into the orbit just as the supervolcano erupts. Sensors reveal that the entire Chevrolet Caldera, including Vercingetorix and its Reaper presence, have been obliterated. A pyroclastic flow washes over the land, scorching the vast forest and leaving but a little but ash in its wake. Any potential celebration is spoiled by the sight of a Reaper troop transport escaping the atmosphere alongside you. It will ferry thousands of new homers to battlefields across the galaxy, but at least prevent millions more from doing the same. That's terrifying, but okay. So is it just going to be like a fuel type deal, or is this going to be me getting more war assets type deal? Fuel. 220 units of fuel. The good stuff.
Evasion successful.
Alright, this has to be done. Luna. Thea Station.
Signal confirmed.
Earth. 11.4 billion. That's kind of gross. We need to stop having children. Okay, we just...
IFF compromised. Full retreat necessary.
There's so many things here, though. Demos? The defense flotilla is ours. They're coming for us. No!
Reapers eluded.
We've escaped them, but just barely.
Faster than light jump successful.
It's right there.
Successful.
I can't make it to that yet. Recover Prothean artifact. Meet with diplomats. So many things to be done. Yet so little time. Recover Prothean artifact. Hey, bud. Let's go over to Asgard first. My favorite place with gods or something.
I found something.
Look at all these god things here. Still haven't been invaded. Let's see. Alliance naval exploration. Don't know why you want to explore someone's belly button, but okay. Remains of Reaper Destroyer. Oh my god, that's a giant rock. That giant rock is missing that planet. I get it. I don't know what I gained from that, but okay. Do I get money? Did I get money or something? Scan. Terra Nova. That's a pretty looking planet. Pretty nice looking city and everything. Loki. He is my favorite god of mischief. And also the only one that I know about. So, kind of biased. It's stacked in his favor. Fuel up. And go over to Utopia. Eden Prime. Eden Prime is here? What the fuck? Nirvana? Like the band? Okay, is this like... Okay, never mind. I thought they'd be like, well, hey, look, it's named after the band. Like, oh yeah, there's this cool band in the early 1900s, in the late 20th century. It's like, oh, cool, but nope. Nope, not even gonna mention it. Not even gonna mention it. Arcadia. Nirvana. The idyllic agrarian world was one of the first human colonies established on the Charon Mastery Light. Eden Prime's fertile biosphere drew heavy immigration from the System Alliance and other human organizations. Yep, I get it. Cool. Let's go get one of the cool guys. I think he's pretty cool. His name is Cool Guy Number 3. Garrus. Vicarian. Well, let me change your armor first. Info. Shields? No. Weapon damage? Yes. We need to get you your big gun, Mr. Vicarian. The big one. Save and exit. You haven't better gun than this. Geth Pulse Rifle. Worse damage, technically. Revenant. No way, you can use the Revenant. Just because I'm feeling generous today. There you are, Garrus Vicarian. You. Headshot damage. Let me look this up, actually. This game has a really bad habit of forcing my mouse. It's mouse dampening. What is the problem? I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess I can start pumping things into other things like overload. And proximity mine is actually pretty good. But Garrus will achieve godhood eventually.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began.
Cry about it.
Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where Saren launched his first major attack with the Geth.
Yes.
Just the first
Now
one, though.
Cerberus here. Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
I remember the reports. I was busting my ass trying to find evidence against Saren.
Should have busted harder.
Hearing that he'd attacked a colony while I sat mired in bureaucracy, that was a bad day.
You always did prefer a straight-up fight.
And you're always good at helping me find them.
You're good at shooting things,
Cerberus
bud.
hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
These people have it
They
rough.
deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
I want to kill
If we find
Cerberus with
survivors,
guns
we'll do
and
what we
bullets and more guns.
What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered.
They
But
should.
whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Only a few.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With
She's
luck, we
just
can get
doing
to the
his
dig
job.
site
He's a
before
cool
Cerberus
guy.
knows we're
He's
here.
Steve Cortez. Yeah, in the shuttle, every single mission. Start of every mission, you're in the shuttle. It makes sense. And oh my, I saw my feet. I saw the feet through the bottom of the shuttle. Immersion ruined. Why do you have to jump that?
No sign of survivors.
That seems unsafe.
Come on, we need to find.
If someone's gonna slip one of these days and like break something, we should probably switch these around.
the dig site.
This was a beautiful colony once.
Once, not now.
It survived, Sarah. It can survive this.
No, it can't.
I grew up on ships. Lose one, you can always move on to another.
That is disturbing.
This was not covered by my training manuals.
Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Repeat yourself. That is a gas bag.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
So, Liara, ever dug up, what do humans call it? A dinosaur?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapien species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Yeah, dumbass.
A bit, but at least you're catching on these days.
Not quick enough, though. That's why I don't like that creature. That vile creature. That is blue. Why do they have to be blue? 2,000 light years away. Terminal. Processing update. We've taken more able-bodied men and women from pacified neighborhoods. The colonists generally have accepted the story that they have gone to perform tedious but safe manual labor in a Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet. And when we increase food rations as payment for the work, most of the complaints died down. Maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight the entire colony. If these families knew they would never go and see their sons and daughters again, there's no way they'd cooperate.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
Would it now?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
We should stop taking it then. We should stop. I'm all for Cerberus. They're my men.
The elevator that leads down into the dig site.
Cool. Why does she have to press the button? I want to press the button.
Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact. It's a Prothean.
Like the collectors, or those bodies we found back on Ilos?
Like the bodies we found back on Ilos. But this one is alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power.
Maybe there's been power better.
Cerberus found this in an underground bunker.
Same,
it
solar
still
power.
has power.
Could have lasted
He's
forever.
been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
I'm curious about them.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean empires spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Galactic community? You think they had something like a council?
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
They did.
Their cultural and artistic expression are actually quite close to those of the ancient Asari. And given their similar interests in helping other species, it's clear that they believed in interspecies cooperation.
Cool.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Then I'm glad you're here.
Good
I'm
thing
not.
You brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help.
Don't flatter yourself.
If this single Prothean was sent
The only
into
reason here
stasis,
is because
he could
I
be
can't
the foremost scientist
put my
of
arm
his
up like
time,
that.
or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without
Would it
doing
really?
more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Oh shit! It's Wario.
There they are.
Waro. And Waluigi. Oh shit! There's snipers.
Understood.
That lasts like forever now. Oh my god, where'd you go? Oh, she's dead. What? Why you move down like that? It's no fair. Ah, look at that.
I'm on it.
Now I can shoot bullets at her. Scot-free. Not having to worry about her shooting bullets back at me. I don't like this guy. Look, he's dead now.
Let's get moving before more of them come back.
I see what mouse dampening is now. There you are. Why would you ever play with that setting on? What was I thinking? Troop deployment update. Local resistance is heavy in the south and west sections of the colony. We've pulled most of our troops from the north neighborhoods to assist. All remaining troops in the north neighborhood continue to standard patrol activities to maintain the illusion of a large presence in that area. If the locals knew we were understaffed, they could do some serious damage.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
We should stop fighting it then. I want them to suffer. I want them to go through what I've gone through as Commander Shepard. It's only fair after all. I saw a gas bag somewhere. I want to shoot it. No natural life allowed. Shoot the dudes in the head. Blow their kablooey brains out. Kabloom their brains into a kajillion pieces. Where are they? Oh shit. Oh shit. Do I get to live? I get to live. Let me live. I like doing that. Get me up here. Around this corner. Motherfucker, dude. With you and your grenades to flush me out. Like a smart little soldier. Flank them. Where'd he go? There he went. You can't escape, buddy. Yeah, you're dead. You're not allowed to escape. Not with this guy. No escape is allowed.
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
We take no survivors as Commander Shepard. We shoot everyone indiscriminately, no matter what. Like that one time we shot a person who surrendered. That was pretty cool. That was a war crime. We celebrate those here as Commander Shepard, man. Let's watch this video. See, his eyes are going to do a funny little thing here. Yeah, they're green now. That means he's smart. Hey, look, it's like Mexico in Breaking Bad. Yellow. Mexico for real, for real. What's up with the? Why is there actually a yellow? Yellow.
Oh, it won't. We will sleep here until the
yellow
Reapers
filter
return to dock space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong.
For the Empire.
For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod.
Get to your stasis pod. Yay.
Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Hey, Signadan, you back on the graveyard
Their
grind?
sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
Damn. Like, I never actually worked a graveyard.
I've got
Is that true?
You understood that?
You didn't?
No.
I think the laser
All
work
I
was
saw
midnight, so no.
static. Cerberus was trying to make sense
But my
of it without
condolences.
success.
My condolences to
The
your
Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs. It lets you see the images as a
your
Prothean
graveyard
would
ships.
and understand their language.
From what I understand, they suck.
Whatever it does, I saw
so
the video. And the signal they used.
my condolences if my
Perfect.
condolences
Then we
are
just need to figure out how to
will be
physically
taken.
open the pod.
Fuck. I hate that. I don't want to be up until fucking 4 in the morning. I like having my You are a stronger-willed person than I am. Stronger-willed. Like, no, they're fine. I just slept until this afternoon. That's the thing, like, staying up late is really cool if and only if, you know, you got, like, you were up at, like, 8 in the morning. Like, but, like, just something about the idea for me personally of just
They were gunned down while
sleeping
having drinks and watching the game.
sleeping all
This
day
isn't a
and getting up at
military
midnight,
stronghold.
or like getting up in the
Somebody's
middle of the
home.
afternoon. Just I don't know.
We're going to shut down.
Maybe it's because I just never had to, you know. But it kind of just always kind of never sat right with me. Like, why you can do that to a person? Everyone loves daylight. I like daylight. I used to hate daylight. Goddamn daylight savings. That's an American thing, though. I think the latest I worked was until like 2 a.m. Is that count? What constitutes graveyard? Because by graveyard shift, I got, quote unquote, was me sitting in the back room playing Demon Souls on a projector TV. That was my graveyard shift. What a horrible life I live. I know.
Right away.
Sure, I say anything after midnight. I guess I technically worked a quote unquote a graveyard then.
Understood.
I'm just not actually working, getting to play Demon Souls at my workplace. I just got here and I leave it around 6:30. I like it being peaceful and not being bothered all day. I know one of my ex-coworkers, they have a graveyard shift at whatchamacallit. One of my current coworkers and ex-coworker has a graveyard shift.
Cerberus is studying
One of
to
them works
figure out
at
how to
a
physically open the pod.
I think it's a I don't know what I don't know what it's called, but it's like it's a place, it's a home for special needs children, I do believe. Like a children's, I guess, would that just be a children's hospital? I don't know. And apparently it's just pretty much most of their day is sitting there playing Game Boy all day, from what they've told me. And the same thing with the other one. It's like, oh yeah, I kind of just sit there and play Game Boy. Because all they're really around to do is just like be there so nothing bad happens. That's them though. I've heard like graveyard shifts at Walmart actually suck ass, so. But I mean, like, if you're not being bothered all day, it's not too bad, I guess. Resistance information. You gotten word from our source within Eden Prime's resistance movement that we can expect an attack on our security center between 2200 and 2300 tomorrow night. They're pulling in forces from across the colony. This is just the perfect chance to destroy their leadership. Once the attack is contained, allow Dr. William Cambiata to escape, firing numerous shots to keep it realistic. He's given us good information, and with luck, the locals will see him as a daring hero and the only man to escape the Cerberus trap. They might even put him in charge.
Perfect. This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
Yeah, that job pays really well. I should look into it. I think they make like a good amount more than minimum wage there, from what I understand. Like something maybe livable. I don't know. Because I'd like livable wages. Call me and Normie. Funny you say that. My cousin actually worked graveyard shift at Walmart, and all he did was sleep the floor forever. LOL. I don't. Because I've also heard horror stories just coming out of that particular Walmart too. We have 3 in our town, and that is, from what I understand, the worst one. One of my current coworkers got fired there after 7 years because she was trying to expose one of the managers for how shitty of a human being they were. So, you know, she got written up and fired. And another one of my coworkers was there with Walmart for like a decade, and she pretty much destroyed her entire like back and hip. She can't get off the floor by herself anymore because of it, pulling down pallet jacks and stuff. But everyone there that I worked for said my life was saved not working the graveyard shift. And I don't know if that's just because I'm a student or what. Garrus, he's sitting right there. He's doing his own little thing. Oh, never mind. There you are. They teleported. Not this lady though. I don't like that lady. He's right here. He has a blue thing. But I would never work at Walmart again. I worked at a Walmart for 3 whole days, and that was enough. That was enough for this guy. You know what I mean? They destroyed my. I applied for part-time. They hired me under the pretense of part-time, and I got my first schedule, and it was absolutely full-time. And that was a hard no from this guy. I did not need a full-time work. I want to live my life. Call me a little baby. It's my first job too. 'Twas my first job too. Garrus is pretty cool. I like the faceless lady that dresses in purple better though. And this guy. Do I like him more? I don't know if I like this guy more than Garrus. But he's pretty cool. Oh, what the fuck? Purple man. He's got bulbs on his armor.
How many have we lost?
All of them.
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
The collectors are just on like different FPS. It's to keep the theme with what is it, Mass Effect 2 on Xbox 360 being capped at 30. So, yeah, I imagine it's capped at 30.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed.
Stylistic choice, like in Puss in Boots, when the fight scenes are like in like anime FPS, like 21. God, I love that movie. That was a good movie.
You understood that one too?
No.
Yes.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
You need to shut the fuck up, blue lady. Do 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 do. You. Oh shit. I let that happen. There you are. They're just doing their own thing. I like the purple lady more. The purple lady that doesn't like taking her mask off for whatever reason. I don't pay attention. Oh shit. I don't feel like getting one shot either. Is there like a thing here? There's not. Why are you up here, Garrus? I hear him placing a thing too. Where is he? I can't see him. Garrus, let me somewhere lame. No, you don't. You need medical attention. But unfortunately for you, that doesn't work on gone heads. Is there even a critical point on that? On that type of... the whole engineer character? Right. Yeah, his head's gone too. That was by accident, but it works. Dude, stop shooting at me so I can shoot this guy. I don't feel like dying. Thank you. I did not feel like dying. This shit takes like 100 hours on sanity. I don't like, but I like it. I like insanity, but I don't like it.
They've retracted the bridge. We have to find another way across.
Why are you making it sound so dramatic? I can literally just drop down here. There's a ladder right there. I don't like the blue lady. She's blue, and she's her. I like every other blue lady except that one. I really wish there was an option to just like a random option during one of her conversations, just whack her right in the fucking face. Like it's like that one the fisticuffs with James. Except with Liara, where I can punch Liara in the face instead of James. Even though I kind of like James, he's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool character. I should play Dragon Age Inquisition. Got me thinking about gay little elves. Whenever I think of James, it makes me think of Iron Bull, and that makes me think of the gay little elves from Dragon Age Inquisition. Fucking gay elves.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Yeah.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Wave shooter.
Heavy Cerberus forces inbound. Looks like we've got a siege on our hands.
You. Start placing the thing down, please. Start trying to do the thing. There. Dude!
Here they come.
They've already... Yeah. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. I don't feel like doing that. Why would you drop all the way back here? It's like so annoying for like gameplay purposes. I mean, like I get like tactically it makes sense from like military things, but annoying. Okay. They're all dead. Is she struggling to kill one person? Me and Garrus killed like 5 of them. She killed 1.5 people by herself. She is useless. Where's this last nerd? Yeah, punch him to death.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Like we used to do to baby seals, they club them to death. Is that a fucked up joke to make?
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
How can you tell? You never done this before?
Cache in the building next door if you want to stock up.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
I like his idea. I don't like hers though. Yep, drop the guy.
Heavy mech, don't let it get close.
Garrus, you need to ascend to godhood. I need to get you the right weapon.
Right away.
He is but a weapon away from ascending to godhood. Where's the guy? There he is. Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm dead. Yep. You know, he could have shot at me earlier and I would have been able to tell he was there. But nonetheless. Oh my fucking god. This dude. This guy with his Garrus, why don't you shoot at him?
Right away.
Okay. I I don't want to use anything though. I hold on to every healing potion I've ever had for 10 years. He explode, thank you. That's actually my first death too. Oh shit. Let me do this. Garrus, start taking aggro, please. Well, I don't die to a random guy just walking around. Yeah, I get credit. That it? There's another dude lying around? He's somewhere. He's in here. They got him? They got him.
There.
Ignore the singularity, that was Garrus. The blue lady did nothing. Hey, buddy, old pal. Wave my hand at you and you magically wake up.
There, you've got it. Goddess.
No. Satan-ness.
It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
It'll take him approximately 10 more seconds. There you go, 10 seconds. Who would have thought of it? Me when I smell that is Zaza.
Be careful, he's
Or
confused.
whatever the kids say now.
Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
That's what you call a transition, by the way. It's a good one.
Soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming empire.
No, it won't.
Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
Ow. How did they know he's the last one, by the way? Like, what if they just, like, dug, like, I mean, I don't know, like 3 inches deeper and, like, caved into, like, 300,000 more life pods and they could have rebuilt this population? I'm just saying. Maybe they shouldn't look hard enough. Guy with 4 eyes.
What is left of it? A few hundred people.
A few hundred people.
How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Easily.
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
No, you don't.
Power needs will be triaged
Just be like a snail and be like what's the word? Snails? They're reproduce with themselves. If need be, just do that. Science.
More than that.
Or fucking clone yourself. It ain't. It's self-cessed.
How many others?
3.
Just you. You can understand me?
No.
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
And also speak
so
it somehow.
You were reading me while I was seeing
our last moments. Our failure.
Hmm.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Leave. Blue lady.
Asari. Human. Turian. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Yes.
Then we will see.
You're gonna join us, bro. This is kind of how it is. If not, bullet between the eyes. That bullet getting closer and closer with the rejection of the handshake.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
But he has.
He has, Admiral.
Yeah.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new
Stand
weapon.
in the ashes of a
Don't let
trillion
it go
dead
to
souls
waste.
and ask the
Knock it
ghosts if
out.
honor matters. That's a Mass Effect quote.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way.
He is not a guest. He is a prisoner of war. For he did
What's the
not
problem?
reciprocate my
I'm trying
handshake.
to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
Damn, bro. Got arms for days.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
We cannot trust him, actually.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem.
But he has green powers. That means it's better than the purple powers. Wish I had
Will
green
he?
powers.
That depends on you.
You.
I can sense fear in you. Anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
It's been like 3 days.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
Death.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this
Like a
to
whole lot
you.
of it, like the end
It
of a
can work
species
both
type of death.
ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes.
Which? Hey, look, the thing that's gonna like haunt me again. Yeah, look at it. That's a one of you guys.
You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
Didn't feel like it. I was tired.
Commander.
Got a little
And
bit
nobody
lazy,
could
you know.
understand your warnings. The
A little bit of
beacon nearly killed me.
MacDongles.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Yes. He's
Now we have
nodding
your
for that.
plans for the device. We're going to build it.
The device.
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
No
Then
shit,
I take it you
Sherlock.
don't know anything about the catalyst?
No.
No.
He is assless, by the way. He has nothing going on down there.
Not a scientist. Skilled in one art.
He's got no junk in that trunk.
What was your mission?
How does he shit?
There were avatars of many traits.
Bravery, strength, cunning.
A single exemplar for each.
I am the
Which are you?
exemplar of victory.
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost.
Cloning technology exists, bro. Clone yourself like 3 times.
Purpose be fulfilled.
Or just once, but like exemplify the the chromosomes that you need to make the opposite or whatever. And just fuck your clone. Worst things have
Those who
happened in the
share my
galaxy.
purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
That's extreme.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters.
It don't.
This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No. It contains only pain.
Based.
But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
I highly doubt it.
If you don't mind,
There's a whole lot of them. Only one of you.
I'd like to ask.
I mean, like, probably gonna be Shepard. Considering I've played this game 100 times before.
Species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Nothing really.
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
No.
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
Nope.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability.
We're built different. We got a guy that's modeled after a real-world model, so, you know,
the chemistry of
we're invincible. He has a plot armor until the very end, and then he has plot armor again.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
Yes.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
I'd hope so.
So could you read something about this room?
Maybe a giant Krogan? Baby Krogan? Giant baby Krogan?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
Prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
If he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Shit.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Cringe.
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying
It
your
don't matter,
history
that's what
has
I'm
been
saying.
A lifelong
You're dead.
passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
That would have been a very stressful birth, I assume.
We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects, all eventually
Slavery.
called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Okay, Rome.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished, and if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so...
Severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
I like the Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
No.
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Metacon.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there
Would
were
like
other
to see
space
that shit
robots.
in DLC or something.
What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under
And
my
you would have been
leadership,
slaves.
A new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion.
As slaves.
But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
And you're no longer our slaves.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Hey, you were right.
Thank you.
Buddy old pal. Could have put a bit more focus on the human thing, so like it didn't have to wait until like 50 billion years, but okay.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born.
Whole centuries.
There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Nah, we got a guy with a giant
found
ship
a
here, and
Prothean
like
VI
he's like
that called itself
he really
Vigil
wants to
on
win.
planet
His name's
Ilos.
Shepard. You might have met him. You're
He was
talking
the
to him
caretaker
actually.
of a research project.
So you know,
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor.
he's pretty cool.
It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No, but they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
Cool.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
You will eventually.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city.
Can't win like that.
Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
That's cringe.
Thank you for talking with me.
Be less like that.
I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
What's wrong with eating flies? I eat flies all the time.
Commander.
What's wrong with that?
Count on me.
They're yummy.
I am known as Javik.
Thanks, Javik.
And welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
Fucking glue eater. Alrighty, I'm going to bed. Thank you, Swatchbox, Signadan. I'm Leon, Elia. Anyone who dropped by. I always do appreciate it. Gonna make this quick, so y'all have a wonderful night and a good sleep. Bye.